In a world that's constantly shifting, jobs lost, relationships ending, dreams derailed, how do we not just survive, but thrive? Welcome to Resilience in Times of Change. Today, we're diving into the art of bouncing back stronger. We'll blend insights from sociology to understand our cultural backdrops, psychology for practical tools on post-traumatic growth, and philosophy, especially the ancient wisdom of Heraclitus, to embrace life's inevitable flux. Plus, I'll share simple exercises you can start today to build your inner strength. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the sociology of change. Our societies shape how we experience transitions. In individualistic cultures, like in the United States, a career loss might feel like a deep personal failure, amplifying isolation and self-doubt. Contrast that with collectivist societies in parts of Asia or Latin America, where family and community networks provide a safety net, turning personal setbacks into shared challenges. Sociologists like Emil Durkheim remind us that these cultural contexts influence our resilience. Strong social ties can buffer against despair, while fragmented communities might heighten vulnerability. Understanding this helps us see that our struggles aren't just individual, they're woven into the fabric of our world. Now, shifting to psychology, particularly positive psychology, which focuses not on what's broken, but on what helps us grow. Think of post-traumatic growth, a concept pioneered by psychologists Richard Tedeschi and Lawrence Calhoun. It's the idea that after trauma, say, losing a loved one or switching careers, we can emerge with deeper relationships, a greater appreciation for life, and newfound purpose. But how? It starts with reframing. Instead of asking, why me, try asking, what can I learn from this? Research shows that journaling about positive aspects of a hardship can actually rewire your brain toward optimism. Philosophy adds another profound layer, urging us to flow with change rather than fight it. Enter Heraclitus, the ancient Greek thinker famous for saying, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." He saw life as constant flow. In times of loss, this perspective reminds us that impermanence is the rule, not the exception. Clinging to the past creates suffering, but accepting the flux opens doors to renewal. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus echo this: focus on what you can control, your reactions, and let go of the rest. This isn't passive resignation, it's empowered adaptation. So, how do we put this all together? Here are 3 simple exercises. First, the cultural reflection exercise. Take 10 minutes to map your support system, family, friends, online communities. Note how your culture influences those bonds. Then, reach out to one person for a quick chat. Second, the growth journal. Each evening, write down one challenge, one lesson it taught you, and one small win. This builds a narrative of progress. Third, the river meditation. Sit quietly for 5 minutes, visualizing your life as a river. Breathe deeply and affirm, I flow with the change. This cultivates acceptance. Remember, resilience isn't about being unbreakable, it's about bending without breaking and growing through the cracks. If this resonated, like, subscribe, and share your own resilience story in the comments. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and see you next time.